Well, I guess it's Jagmeet's turn to make an about face on one of the contentious issues here in Canada. And what is it this time? Yeah, that's right. He's going against the carbon tax. And Jagmeet Singh targets carbon tax in a flaccid attempt to imitate Pierre Poilievre. That's right. They say the sincerest form of flattery is imitation, and that's what we're seeing now. The NDP, just like the Liberals, haven't a clue what working class voters want, says this article from National Post. Leave a link in the description. You can go check it out. But what are the Liberals saying about this? Well, here's Stephen Guilbeault giving his 2 cents on the subject.
Through leadership is often shown when the going gets tough. The reason I came into politics is to fight climate change, which is why I was so disappointed to see Jagmeet Singh's NDP cave to Pierre Poilievre and the Conservative misinformation and disinformation campaign on carbon pricing. Putting a price on pollution is the best way to reduce emissions. Jagmeet Singh and the NDP know that more than 200 economists have said that it was the best measure that we can put in place to fight climate change, which is why it's so disappointing to see Jagmeet and the NDP cave to Pierre Poilievre's fear campaign on carbon pricing and not support one of the best things we can do to help Canadians with affordability and to fight climate change.
Well, that's been definitely not the case. It's not been helping Canadians with affordability, that's for sure. Canadians are suffering across the board. I'll be putting out another video today talking about specifically that. But let's get more into Jagmeet Singh and his position. Now, Jagmeet Singh accuses Justin Trudeau of wanting fancy things while wearing a Rolex and dressed in a $5,000 tailor-made suit. He says he'll be responsible with public money, even though he's the most expensive MP, expensing out over $600,000 a year to the taxpayer.
Well, let's be really clear. This is about the Liberal Party, Justin Trudeau's party, wanting fancy things for their friends while Canadians can't even afford a home. That's what this is all about. And we've seen that again and again we've seen it with Liberals and with Conservatives. And we want to make sure that we're being very prudent and responsible with the way we spend our federal and public money.
Oh, absolutely prudent. He's always going to be absolutely prudent. Now, Pierre Poilievre calling out Jagmeet Singh. Sell out Jagmeet Singh. You voted for the carbon tax 24 times. You've supported Justin Trudeau every step of the way. No one believes you changed your mind with this meme. Justin Trudeau saying, Jagmeet, you voted for the carbon tax 24 times. What do you mean you don't support it now? And Jagmeet saying, yes, Justin, but I need to say I don't to win the by-elections. That's right. We got some by-elections coming up. Not a total election we're all hoping for, but yeah, some by-elections coming up. Now, what has Jagmeet Singh's position been in the past? That's right. Jagmeet Singh, when asked before, well, this is exactly his position.
Yes or no? Do you support a consumer carbon levy? Yes or no?
Our position has not changed.
What's your position?
Our position, I mean, you've seen our votes. Our position has not changed. We have not changed our position on that.
You've seen our votes.
We have not changed our position on that.
But you won't actually confirm what it is.
We have not changed our position.
We've not changed our position. You've seen our votes. Well, what were his votes? Pierre Poilievre putting this one out as well. Sell out Jagmeet Singh and the NDP voted 24 times to support Justin Trudeau's carbon tax and his plan to hike to 61 cents a liter. That's their record. If they want to flip-flop, then let them vote to trigger a carbon tax election now and put together this video with copyright music, so I'll play over it. Jagmeet Singh loves the carbon tax. He loves it so much that he's voted for it again and again and again. And yeah, there it is again. There he is again voting for it. More times voting for it. Now he wants to flip-flop, and he wants to try to convince people that he's against it. He's for the working class. He's for the people that would typically be paying this tax, because at the end of the day, it always goes down to the average person, no matter what. He'll keep Justin Trudeau and his carbon tax in power until 2025, or will he vote for a non-confidence vote to bring us to a carbon tax election? This is where we're at right now. Absolutely. So in all interest here, where is he going to go with it? Where is he going with this? Is it going to be against The Trudeau government? Well, no, typically not. He's probably just going to use this to win the by-elections. Pierre Poilievre saying it's put up or shut up for time for sellout Singh. Will he vote for the people or for his pension? Will he vote a non-confidence in Justin Trudeau and call for a carbon tax election?
Now, Jagmeet Singh, who supported all these policies, in fact pushed for them to happen, says that Justin Trudeau is radioactive. And right before the by-elections, Singh suddenly had a change of heart, or so he said, publishing a video claiming that he was no longer in the costly coalition. Well, let's look at the wording. The costly coalition is called a supply and confidence agreement. So if you're pulling out, you have to vote non-confidence. If you don't, you're still in the agreement. No matter what your video stunt would have everyone else believe. So the question that Jagmeet Singh has been asked 31 times in the last week, and he has refused to answer, is whether he will vote non-confidence to trigger a carbon tax election. Now, why is that? Well, let's just inspect the timing here for a second. He did his video 2 days before voting started in those by-elections, trying to trick people into thinking he was no longer part of the coalition. The by-elections will be held on Monday, after which he can just change his mind and go back to voting to keep Trudeau in power. So I have an announcement and a challenge. I'm announcing that common sense Conservatives will put forward a non-confidence motion at the earliest possible opportunity. And I'm asking Jagmeet Singh and the NDP to commit unequivocally before Monday's by-elections. Will they vote non-confidence to bring down the costly coalition and trigger a carbon tax election? Or will Jagmeet Singh sell out Canadians again? Which will it be? It's put up or shut up time for the NDP.
Yeah, well, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think will happen going forward. Senator Leo Husako is saying, first, Justin Trudeau is stealing Pierre Poilievre's policies. That's with the whole housing initiatives thing. Now it's Jagmeet Singh, guys, don't bother. Why would Canadians settle for a cheap knockoff when they could have the real thing any day now? Time for a carbon tax election. Of course, even over in the Liberal camp, they're congratulating Jagmeet Singh for, jumping over to the side of the Conservatives. Why is Jagmeet Singh abandoning progress for Canadians? Because Pierre Poilievre told him to do so. Of course. No, he did it all on his own. He absolutely did it all on his own. Now, the next shoe-in for the BC Premier, John Rustad, leader of the Conservative Party, says, I want to thank Jagmeet Singh for doing the right thing by stepping up to oppose BC, NDP, Ebbie, and Trudeau's carbon tax coalition. The Ebbie-Trudeau BC NDP coalition has sold out working people in BC. Taxing BC's everyday hardworking people into poverty will not change the weather. Of course, there is a sea change, though, over in British Columbia. It looks like David Eby is even putting on his Conservative hat now. Because what just happened? Yeah, that's right. BC will scrap carbon tax if feds remove requirements, says David Eby. This is from CTV News in BC. British Columbia Premier says that the province will end consumer carbon tax if the federal government removes the legal requirement to have one. David Eby was asked about the issue at an unrelated news conference Thursday after federal NDP leader Jagmeet Singh hinted that his party's climate change plan might not include the tax. Eby echoed the sentiments while acknowledging the province was first in Canada to introduce the carbon tax. That's right. It was David Eby that was the first to put this on the working class people. You think BC voters are stupid? No, I don't think they are. Absolutely not. Even Brattani on Twitter saying, What is going on? Both NDP provincially and federally considering dropping the carbon tax. Well, do you think this is a change of heart or just a political decision? I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time not laughing at this whole thing. But anyway, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, because it's utterly ridiculous. Absolutely, the working class don't like the carbon tax. It's raising the cost of living on every front. You're not getting back more than you put into it. Absolutely not, or else there would be no revenue from it. It would just be a cost to the taxpayer. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, leave a comment in the section down below. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep on trucking.